Hey, what's up with it? It's your boy Eddie Steady 214. Welcome back to my Southern Opinion. Today, I want to ask you, who is the biggest villain in battle rap? Ask yourself that. Who is the biggest villain in battle rap? Well, today, I want to talk about Ace Amin. He one of them. And that Sunday, him and Piranha, um, him and Clean rather, it got kind of heated. And since then, it's been a whole bunch of talk on spaces and just the battle rap community just been going in on it. And this has been talked about more than the event, the outside event. Um, Entourage is doing too much. We're gonna talk about it today. That's what this is about. Ace Amin being a villain. Um, I like Ace Amin. I ain't gonna lie. Every good movie needs a villain, right? What would a movie be without a movie? What would James Bond be? All them James Bond's movie without them classic villains that they had. In wrestling. Some of the best wrestlers, characters were villains. Look at Kane, Mankind, uh, Ric Flair. I could go on and on. You need that. Yeah, you need that. In wrestling, like I say, it compares to battle rap and wrestling go hand in hand, remind me of each other. So, yeah, you're going to need some good villains. You're going to need that balance. Everybody can't be a heel. I mean, a baby face, you're going to need some heels out there. But yeah, Ace Amin, this Sunday it got kind of heated, and I like Ace Amin. I ain't gonna lie, but some people would say that he always starting trouble. He always about to fight somebody. He a troublemaker. Uh, like that one guy that come to the basketball court that is a little rough with the prison rules. That's him, rough. And some would say he a liability to battle rap. But I like the guy, Ace Amin, and I think I like his character. He good. Sometimes I feel like he didn't got his breath control underway. I remember that was a problem at first, but yeah, I mean, do his thing, man. I don't see him as always getting into some, it's battle rap. When you are, some people would say you could call it what you will, but it's passionate. You know what I mean? You could say somebody's being extra or this and that. They may be passionate though, and that a man's you can't never measure a man's how passionate they are for something. You know what I mean? That shows their drive. That shows they how bad they want it. When you play the game of basketball, it's a one man sport. It determines you. You determine how big you're gonna be in it, how much you're gonna practice, how you get your skill up. You don't need nobody to practice with you. Ace, I mean, he there's a lot of extra stuff said though. Some would say that they was being extra because they was at home, and I think that's the big part of it. Right now, you got Piranha going in on the spaces right now as I speak, still talking about it, and it ain't, something's bothering him, but that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? You get in another person's state and you battling, y'all here to make some money, and this person being extra with you. Ace Amin tried to calm it down then. I was seeing him when the shit jumped off, even though he initiated it. I seen him as the main one trying to calm it down. And your entourage, that's why you can't have dudes that's gonna be extra. You gotta have dudes that you can calm down yourself. You know what I mean? That you got control over. Can't have no entourages that's so down for you that they ready to do anything. They ready to crash out. Cause at the end of the day, it's all on you. And one thing about it, that's all it takes is one person to swing. You know, that's all it takes. One person to swing, whole event shut down. So you just gotta. I don't even think Ace Amin even meant for it to escalate that big like it did. You could tell the way he de-escalated it. So for this to keep going on days later is really uncalled for, man. It just shows the mental discipline that people have. It all goes to mental discipline, how much mental discipline you have on yourself. The other day I was driving and a car honked at me and cut me off. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say, mental discipline. What you know what I mean? It could have easily, oh no, and chase after the guy and whatever. Mental discipline is huge, especially these days. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people. It was a guy that went up, walked up, asked a woman for her number. She turned him down. I don't know if you heard of it. Dude went to his car, came back, he went to go get his gun, came back and shot the woman because he wouldn't give him his phone number. Egos. Not only that, but you got an ego plus you got mental problems, mental discipline. That could have been the last straw. You never know what a person going through. When you steady got your mind attacking you, let alone the people around you attacking you. But you got your own mental thoughts of your own thoughts of you telling yourself you ain't shit. You telling yourself you ain't gonna be able to make it. You can't do this, you can't do that. Man, you might as well just end yourself. You know what I mean? It's that's terrible to be going through mental discipline. You gotta have your thoughts together. You gotta, especially these days, everything reflects off your mind. I can't say that enough. Everything you put on your mind is what you give out. And what you want to receive. The more you are feeding knowledge, the more you want knowledge. The more you feed in BS, negative energy, the more you want that. And I'm gonna tell you, the more you listen to knowledge and things is positive, the more when you hear negative stuff, you hear it instantly. You're like, wow, that ain't about nothing. Get some knowledge, man. Get some knowledge in your brain. Look up old history, because I'm telling you, the more you get, the more you retrain your way of thinking, the better off you are. And the more knowledge you have, the more you change your mindset, the better results you get in the end, too. You don't even realize how much negative shit we get pushed in our brain every day. But yeah, to go back on Ace, this was cleared up that day, so I don't see why this can still be lingering on day after day. They done had conversations with Ace and Piranha since then, and black people, we got to do better as a whole. We got to get more mentally disciplined because we're quick to get triggered. We're quick to get triggered, quick to go off. It takes more mental discipline to hold back than to go off on somebody. People don't realize that. Some of the biggest warriors in history could have easily wiped out their enemy. Could have easily did this and did that, but it's all strategic. You got to know when to move. Hell, life is a game of chess. Also, you got to know when to make the right moves. You got to know when to hold back. Thank you for listening to me. This is my Southern opinion. Uh, Shouts out to Piranha. Shouts out to Ace. I mean, shouts out to you for watching this. You know, I'm gonna make the videos. If you watch, it's on you. But I know one thing. I'm gonna start putting out knowledge in these videos and put out stuff that I think people really need to hear because I've been changing myself. And what better way to give that back than to give it to you and put it in my videos? I'm the same person. But you start noticing a change in me because I'm changing. If I tell you a duck can pull the truck, hook 'em up. It's your boy Eddie Steady 214.